Good morning, really beautiful morning here. We've got some good weather now in Scotland, and just thought I would make some videos. So, first thing I wanted to bring up was something I've wanted to mention for a while, which was the idea of getting a vasectomy and whether you should get a vasectomy, because a lot of guys in the vegan movement have been inspired to get a vasectomy. I guess there's guys all over the world, any kind of situation, being inspired to do that. And I don't get it really. I get it for older men who are maybe married and stuff like that, and maybe have had children, been through their life. I sort of understand it then, they don't want to have another child. But I don't really understand it on a number of levels for younger guys who, haven't really experienced a lot of life yet, and they maybe don't know yet if they really want to have children or not. And as far as I see, I know people struggle with their children and work hard, and it's a big stress and financial burden, but I think a lot of people get a lot of joy out of having children, and a lot of good things out of having children, and whether you have a vasectomy or not doesn't really, even if you don't have a vasectomy, it doesn't mean you're going to have children, and you'd maybe still have to meet someone you wanted to make that decision with. So I guess with the vasectomy, it's like you're worried about making a girl pregnant. I don't know, I feel like the majority of women I've ever met are very in control already of their own, their own reproductivity, their own reproduction, and I'm actually kind of surprised sometimes when I meet, the more I speak to women about these kind of things, how many of them have got that under control. My dad's talking to me. So that's, to be honest, the reason I would avoid it is I want to avoid any kind of surgery, any kind of operation, any kind of thing. And I'm quite happy to, if I was ever in a situation with, a sexual thing, I'm quite happy to wear contraceptives or whatever you have to do. I'm just not around bumping around, having randomly sleeping with loads of women all over the place, enough for it to be an issue to have a vasectomy. But I don't know why it's such a big deal. Yeah, I don't know why it's become such a big deal, as if it's like this big, I don't want to have kids, I've made a decision. I don't know if anyone wants to have kids. That's another point I want to make. I don't know if anyone really chooses, but when it happens, people start to warm to the idea, I think. And yeah, you could have some bad kids. I also think that adoption would be a good thing. And I think especially if I was in a good position to do that later on, and I didn't have my own children, then I would probably adopt. And I'd probably want to get involved with ways of encouraging, motivating, inspiring younger children, because I really think it's a shame that a lot of children and young kids and teenagers and younger people, they haven't really built a lot of self-esteem and confidence in themselves, and it's not good for our society. It's not good for anyone, because it's really good for you really want to have people in your society, in your community, that have that confidence to go and do things and change the world, and and create things. And so I think I'd want to get involved in that. Maybe I should get involved in that right now, I don't know. But yeah, not appealing to me at this time to have a vasectomy. I'd like to hear your thoughts and everything, but I don't know. Number one, I don't like the idea of the procedure. I don't like the idea of, I know it's safe and there's no side effects and everything else. But still, I don't like cutting into my body unnecessarily. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'd have to go through a bad experience with having a child with someone I didn't like or something, and then I would think, well, that was a bad decision not to get a vasectomy, but who knows. For now, I'll try and be more discriminatory in who I spend my time with, and try and maintain some self-control or something. Okay, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that issue of people getting vasectomies and what do you think about it. And I just consider, like, maybe 5-10 years down the line, people are going to think, why did I get a vasectomy? I get the feeling people are going to meet someone that, you know, when you're a young guy, you kind of think, I'm not going to say you know it all, but you get an impression that you understand things way more than you actually do about yourself, maybe, and you think love is a certain way, and you're going to feel a certain way, and you're going to be all in control of things and everything else. And really, love and stuff like that, and emotions and feelings and relationships with people, it completely changes people. It'll change your perspective. And you might meet someone that you feel like, wow, I've never had this feeling, but I want to have a child with this person. You know, you might have that feeling, and you might think that you'll never feel like that right now, but that's maybe just because you've not met the right person. So that's just some thoughts on that. And I'd like to hear your comments and thoughts below, and share the video with anyone you like. And I've got a free book at my website now. You can download it, get the book for free, fruityronster.com, and also the Fruit Festival, fruitfest.co.uk. Go there to get updates on that. Okay, thank you.